Hey, today the high is going to be about probably 32, 33 degrees. It don't look like it, but it's very cold out here, and it's going to be very cold at night. And if I find the perfect location, and I think I just found it, I'm going to build what's called, what my brother showed me years ago. It's called a snake hole pit shelter. And it's built either on a hill or it's built on like where a tree fell, old rotten tree fell over and ripped up half the ground out of it. And I think I found it. I see a dark lump right over there in the woods, and I think we're going to walk to it and check it out. Yep, this is exactly what I wanted. It's making me very happy. See this old rotten tree right down here? That rotten tree is going to be great. And the key word to that thing being a rotten tree and laying on the ground is it's wet and it won't burn. And that's going to be a key part of this. And another part, I got a good flat land right down here, and I got this old ball of dirt right here. This ball of dirt is what got ripped up out of the ground and stayed here from when this tree fell over a long time ago. Now you can also, like I say, you can also do this. You can also do this on a hill, where you can dig into the side of a hill. But pretty much, I got what I need right here. Let's see. I think it's in here. Alright, got a garbage bag and my shovel. And if I have to, I got my machete over here. I got my machete, and I got my tarp, and I got some little pieces of paracord, and I think I got everything, and I got the right conditions for doing this. So, this little shovel here, it ain't much of a shovel, but it ain't like you can carry more with you. Alright, let's get to digging. Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start digging into this. And I'm going to dig into this pile right here, and then I'm going to kind of dig a flat part right here. So it's kind of a lengthy process. Throw some of this stuff to the side. You see there's some roots in here, and I'm gonna have to cut them roots out with the machete. But basically I'm gonna dig a hole, and I'll get back with you after it's dug. Alright, I about got this part here taken care of. This part right here. Now I'm gonna cut the little ledge for that. Remember the rotten log I told you about that wouldn't burn? Gotta cut a little ledge for it right here. Any of these vines right here, these vines may be flammable, so I'm gonna cut them off. Not to mention this one's in the way. Alright. Now, trying to see, I'm trying to form a little flat ledge right here. This don't make much sense, but it will in a minute. Right, now what I'm going to do, now is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to get out my machete, and I'm going to go over here and we're going to cut out part of this old rotten log. Alright, now we're over here at the log, and I need a section that's about the length of my machete. So I'm gonna start about right there, and then about right here, about right here. Alright, let me grab my axe. Oh, alright. This thing, it's not quite as rotten as I thought it was, but I'm gonna put this old wet sloppy side down towards where the fire's gonna be. Oh. Alright, this is going to take a little more chopping than I thought. I'll get back with you when I'm done. Alright, I got my log done, and as you can see, it's a rotten piece. So what I want to do now is I'm going to take this and I'm going to lay it up here. Grab a little bit more of this dirt right here, help seal it off. If the dirt's good and wet, maybe you can pack a little bit around it. See, that's working out pretty good right there. Grab you up a little here. Now, if you can see, the basic idea behind this is I have essentially made a little mantle, okay? Because what I've done is I left a hole in it. And what that hole's gonna be is where the smoke's gonna come out, okay? Now, gathered me up a little bit of wood. I'll go ahead and chunk a little bit of wood in there. So, I got me some small dry stuff right here that I'm gonna go ahead and put in. So that way I ain't gotta make such a mess in it later when the shelter's done. I'll put some more in here in a little while. Alright, now I want to show you something that I noticed. It's not a part of the snake hole pit, but there's some really good tinder right over there. I want to show you. Follow me over here. These old fuzzy vines right here. These old vines right here on this tree. This old fuzzy stuff right here. I may gather up some more of it. That right there is some good fire starting material. I'll probably go get some in a minute. That's pretty much for now. It's pretty much done. So what I'm gonna do now is clear out a little bit of this. That's about it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna cut my pieces to build the structure of the shelter.